Good morning. It is 7:36, Friday, January the 11th. It is 26 degrees in Williamson County, the Cool Springs, Franklin area right now. It is Friday morning, and quite honestly, there's not much going on traffic-wise this morning. So we'll take a look at the maps in a second here and take a look and see what's going on. Let's go back to see if our maps will come up. There they are. So this morning, Friday morning here, we take a look down here in Spring Hill, coming off of Saturn Parkway. There's 840 south of Nashville. Spring Hill, you're looking great this morning. 840 is looking great. The only small area that I saw a little bit of might be traffic is up here approaching there's Concord and then Old Hickory. We'll take a look at the T-Dot camera and see what's going on. And come on, camera up. And it's slow, but you know what, that's the only spot that I think needs to be checked out this morning. So we will check that out then. So let's see. And because I don't have any social media tablets or anything, I'm not monitoring any of the feeds this morning, so I can't respond to your questions. But I do appreciate you being here. So we're just going to start driving here, and let's go to that camera and see what happens now. There we go. Okay. Make sure everything is set. That looks good. There's that camera. Everything is rolling in the back. Okay, so here we go. We're right off of McEwen Drive in Cool Springs. And so we're going to head north on I-65 into the Brentwood area. And see what traffic looks like. It was, from the maps, it looked a little bit slow, but not bad. Okay. And things are looking good this morning. For those of you who are not familiar with the Nashville area, we're in the Cool Springs, Franklin, Brentwood area. We are south of Nashville. And we are moving northbound on I-65. 65 is one of the main roadways used for people from the south go to work in the mornings. And this morning it looks like it's going to be a great drive in, great weather, 27 degrees, 740. So I don't expect any problems. So we're just going to drive and have some fun this morning. Coming up on Moore's Lane. Well, look. There appears to be some brake lights. And that is just the way traffic can change here. So I've not heard about any wrecks. Okay. So, this is I-65 northbound moving toward Brentwood. We're at Moore's Lane and we're about 30 miles an hour. Things are slowing a little bit. We're at 30 miles an hour. Traffic's moving pretty good right now. We'll see if it starts backing up a little bit toward Concord. A lot of times Concord will slow us down a bit. We're northbound on 65, checking over the concrete wall. Southbound's looking good. Again, I don't have a monitor up here to look at your questions or comments, but I do appreciate you watching. This has been one full week of live streaming on the interstate here, and I do appreciate you either watching live or watching the replay. Fortunately, this week we haven't had a lot of traffic issues, so that's good. So we're coming up on Concord, and we're down to about 30 miles an hour. Again, we didn't see any indications of accidents or anything on this northbound route. Let's see. Come on over. So we're coming up on Concord Road, averaging about 35 miles an hour. Northbound I-65 south of Nashville, Tennessee. Okie dokie. I'm looking up ahead. I don't know if you can see it on that, on the overhead camera, on the high camera, but coming up under Concord Road, coming through this bridge, peer around the corner, and it looks as though we've got delays at Concord.
783, contact SoCal departure.
So coming out of Spring Hill, Saturn Parkway looked good Saturn to 840 looked good, and then all 65 northbound up until this point we were doing really well this morning, and it looks as though once we clear the top of the hill here and get past this on-ramp, we should be okay. So we'll sit here and I'm going to let you come on in, Mr. Tractor Guy. Taking our time. There we go. So I think what we'll do is what we've been doing most of the week is we're going to try to get all the way up to Harding Road. Thought I heard something that might be important. Yeah, we'll go up to Harding. We'll get past, see how far we can go with this, and head north as far as Harding Road. And then call it a day, head back south. We're approaching Old Hickory Boulevard. Again, thank you for watching. I don't have access to comment on Facebook or Twitter or Periscope because I'm driving. But thank you for watching. Okay. So we're now slowed down. So we're approaching Old Hickory Boulevard right now, and we're down to a crawl. Don't see any reason for it, but we're down to a crawl. All lanes are open, so it may just be the traffic of Old Hickory. Whoa! That was a little bit close on the rear end, Mr. Toyota. Just about got a stripe on the rear end of the car, the van. Okay, for those of you just joining us, we're traveling I-65 northbound. Checking traffic this Friday morning. It is 7:51, 29 degrees, and we're moving toward Nashville. We're approaching Old Hickory Boulevard, which a lot of people use to go into Brentwood. And just a little bit of a slow go. as we've seen this week, even when there aren't any accidents, northbound I-65, Concord, Old Hickory, and Harding, you get a little bit of a run until you get into those roads, and then you get a little bit of a slowdown. So it's not horrible, but it is what it is. So, and those of you who drive this route, you know that if there's a wreck anywhere on 65 northbound, it can really cause problems. Okay, we just passed under Old Hickory. Now we're going to come up on, see how traffic's moving up toward Harding. Okay, now I'm surprised. Wow, things are moving well. I thought we'd get a little bit of slowdown past Old Hickory. Pretty good. Approaching Harding, about 40 miles an hour right now. This is really nice this morning. And it looks like we're a little brake lights up here. Over Mr. Ford. Okay, the message board says downtown loop, 6 miles ahead, 7 to 9 minutes. So that's really good. We're approaching 8 o'clock, about 5 minutes from 8 Central Time. All right. Well, here we are at Harding. So this was a great drive this morning. So we'll come up here to Harding and call it a day. Hope you have a great weekend. I'm going to try to make sure back up early. Well, actually, try to get out as early as I can on Monday. Get back on the road. Okay. So we're gonna call it a day for the live stream. Thanks again for watching, and I appreciate it, and hopefully I'll see you back again here Monday morning. Have a great weekend.